Good morning, Al. Perez from Jersey Mortgage. How are you? Thank you for joining me today and being my guest.
Good morning, Raquel. Thank you so much
How
for
have
giving
you
me the
been doing?
opportunity.
How's the family?
Doing good. Family's doing well. We're hunkered down here at home.
Okay.
We're surviving and we're staying very positive. We talk about it every day, stay positive and waiting for the whole COVID-19 to uh, get,
To
get away
end,
from us and open up
to
so we
end.
can start
That's
living our lives again.
yeah, and we just have to keep busy. Have to keep busy and try to keep doing the things that we love doing, and hopefully benefiting our clients or customers as best as we can. So, um, I called you up and said let's just have a little chat, a little meeting about what is happening in the market right now, mortgage wise. I guess one of the big questions is, I hear interest rates are really low. Is it a good time to refinance for a lot of people out there to try to save some money that way?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What's happening is that there's been a lot of money being pumped into our central banks right now. So the Federal Reserve is buying about $200 billion in mortgage-backed securities and Treasury bonds. And what's going to happen is that the central banks will exercise their power now to stimulate the economy. So what's going to happen is that interest rates are low. Okay, so interest rates are low. They're going to maintain the interest rates low so that people, when all this is lifted, they can go out there, spend some money, get the economy going. Yes, it is a good time to refinance too. Interest rates are very low. They're like in the low to mid threes.
Oh my goodness,
And
we
this is
haven't seen those numbers in forever.
absolutely,
Okay?
I've never seen it.
Can't
I've
remember.
never seen it this low.
Right.
I've already locked in people at 2.7,
Goodness.
2.8%. I will never hear from them again because they're never going to refinance
They're
again.
never going to that's
They're never
absolutely.
going to call me, so which is a good thing. And the other great thing about it is interest rates being low. I think they're going to maintain this kind of level for quite a bit of time,
Right.
this year. And also the opportunity is, if you refinance your mortgage, you can eliminate PMI, number one. But number two, it creates more cash flow for yourself. It creates more cash flow. You can save, $300 a month or $400 a month or
Which is
$800 a
a
month.
car payment and insurance payment. And now that you touched on the whole PMI, if you
Yeah.
can explain a little bit for people watching this video, what is PMI?
PMI is
How do you
private
get rid of it?
Yep. PMI is private mortgage insurance. Anytime that someone is putting down less than 20%, they're obligated to pay private mortgage insurance. That's in case if you default on your loan, PMI is covering that mortgage payment. Okay, it's a private mortgage insurance. One of the ways to eliminate that is you got to have a 20% equity in your home. So in other words, you're going to have to wait for a certain period of time to have that 20% equity. Then the banks will send an appraisal company out there, all right, to appraise your home and make sure you have that 20% equity, and then they eliminate it. That's number one. Number two, on the flip side, in today's economy and in today's situation that we're in, with interest rates being so low, one of the ways that you can eliminate PMI is refinancing your mortgage.
Okay, so you would have to refinance in order to get that done. And
Correct,
obviously,
yes.
just through the passing of time, your house is just going to appreciate, and that 20% will be taken care of, especially in
Correct,
this
yeah.
New Jersey.
Especially if you have an FHA mortgage, you can eliminate yourself from the FHA.
Okay.
Because the only way you can eliminate PMI is, through the, getting a refinance done through FHA. But you're gonna have to weigh out both options, see how much your house is worth, see how much you owe, and take it from there. But what we're trying to do is create cash flow for yourself. Like you said before, refinancing at this time is a no-brainer. And the reason why I say that is because exactly what you said. You create more cash flow. You can, pay off your car payment, use it towards a student loan. Maybe that's money that you can utilize to put into your 401k. Many uses.
That's wonderful. And obviously what people need right now, it's to save money. They're doing anything and everything under the sun and being creative and trying to save money because we don't really, it's a little bit uncertain. Some people have lost their jobs.
Correct.
So, but a lot of people are still working.
Yes.
I do think that would be a great thing to do. So
Yes.
I'm a realtor myself. I'm always going to tell people, it's great to purchase. And if it's a market like this where we don't have a lot of inventory out there, it's a good chance, perfect time to sell as well. What is your opinion on purchasing at this moment for people out there looking to buy?
Well, here's what's going on. Here's the flip side. Again, getting back to the interest rate environment. Okay. Still very attractive, very aggressive. So that's number one. Number two, yes, I find it that realtors are having a little bit more difficulty because a lot of people are not allowing people in their homes due to COVID-19,
Right.
unfortunately. But I hear also that people are going out to homes as long as it's empty. You're allowed to go in there.
Mhm.
I believe that once all this is lifted, people will want to get out of this. How would you say, from hibernation?
Exactly.
The spring market is going to come back. I believe that prices of homes are going to maintain at a very attractive level. People want to get out. They want to start getting out in the spring market. I think the market will open up. People start listing their homes. You will also probably see a rise in foreclosures too, unfortunately,
And that's
because people
kind
are
of
going to
down the road. And I think that's, in my
down the road,
opinion,
right?
it's definitely a matter of timing. I mean, I think
Correct.
at this moment, if we can overcome some of the fears about either putting a house on the market because you don't want people coming in or out, we can,
Right.
I mean, precautions can absolutely be taken, right?
Right.
Even if you're home, you might leave the house for a couple of minutes just for someone to come and see it. Or if somebody's really, really serious, make that
Right.
a condition even before closing or towards, in a couple more weeks. But you're right. I think the reality of short sales or foreclosures, maybe 4, 6, 8 months down the road,
Right.
might be, is definitely might actually happen because
Right.
so many people lost their jobs.
Correct.
They might
Correct.
miss their mortgage payments and be in trouble when it comes to maintaining their houses. So that
Unfortunately.
inevitably at that time will affect the value of homes on the market at that moment.
Right.
No question about that.
But I believe that the housing market is going to bounce back
Okay.
tremendously, and we're going to see homes out there. You're going to see people putting their homes out there. So, what you should do is continue staying in touch with your customers, continue to stay in touch with your homeowners, and saying, "Hey, we're here for you." Text message, email, whatever it takes to stay in front of their faces. But I believe that it's going to be a good spring market.
This is all excellent information, Al, because I really do think that it's honestly the time to, now that we're home and we can take care of all of these things. I'm even doing a refinance. You have to get all your paperwork done and get it in there. Now we have the time to do that. So yeah,
Correct.
excellent advice on your part. So anybody that has questions for Al, please, I'm gonna make sure that I have his information right along with this video. Can reach out to him, have all the, just get your questions together, and Al is absolutely wonderful on getting back to people and calling people back and working through the process, not only quickly, but very detailed. I've been working with you how long? Well over a good 20
It's
years.
got to be 20 years at
A
least.
long time.
Yes.
A long
Yes.
time.
It's always a pleasure to hear from you.
Always highly recommend it. Anyway,
Thank you.
thank you for taking the time to chatting with me this morning. Yeah, let's try to do this again. Stay safe, stay healthy. Same to your family as well.
Thank you very much, Raquel. Stay safe, and we'll get through this, and we'll see each other very soon.
We certainly will. Take care, Al.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.